Today is June 3rd, 2015, and I had my appointment today, so I wanted to make this video to give you an update on what is going on with my pearly whites. Alright, so basically, they changed the wires up and top and the bottom. And since, if you remember last time, if you watched my other videos, the back, we're trying to close the gaps between the very last teeth in my mouth, up and top and the bottom. And so that happened, and I think, yeah, there's barely any gaps between those teeth and then the teeth in front of them. So now what we're doing is we're closing the gaps up here. If you remember, that's where I had my extractions, and they had previously, whoa, phone ringing, and they had previously closed, but because we now, we were closing the very back molars, those spaces opened up again. So now we're closing them finally and making sure everything stays together. So what they did is they actually used power chains to close those little sections, but they didn't put power chains like they normally do on every single bracket. This is what they did. Let me see if I can show you. So from here to here, you can see the power chain, and then here to here, there's the power chain, and then they did the same thing up top. Here's from there. This one looks kind of weird because it's from like, which I guess makes sense. It's just like, it doesn't feel like anything, but when I look at it, I'm like, why is that above the braces? It just looks weird. So right there and here. Yeah, and that's a weird thing. I thought they were gonna actually use rubber bands, because when I felt them putting that on, I was like, oh cool, I finally get to wear rubber bands and talk about it. But they're not rubber bands, they're just power chains. Sorry, I totally lost that name. But yeah, they're power chains, and then they also put power chains here in the front teeth. The reason being because as those other gaps were closing, I got a tiny little gap in between my front two teeth. It's very small, it's not very noticeable, but it's there, so they're like, yeah, we want to close that, so that's why they put those power chains there. And my next appointment's in 6 weeks, so I assume by that time, hopefully the gaps will be fairly smaller, especially the ones on the sides. This one, I would assume it would be closed by then, but the sides should be fairly smaller, so that's exciting, right? So aside from that, so it's just the power chains on the sides and then the front, changing the wires. I also found out that the completion target date for my braces is going to be in February of 2016, which is so exciting because that would put me at 2 years and 5 months, which is kind of what we were going for. We were going for 2.5 years to 3 years. So that's perfect, and it's even more perfect because in June I will turn 30. I mean, this June I'm turning 29, but next June I would turn 30. So my goal, not that I could really help it, but I was hoping that by that time I'll have my braces off so I can go into my 30s like a brand new person almost, So I'm very excited about that. My orthodontist said that we are on track with that date. So as long as everything keeps working, keeps moving correctly, and nothing keeps shifting maybe the wrong way or what have you, we should be on target with that date. So I'm really excited for that. I'll definitely keep you posted, and we'll obviously make videos when that happens. I'm hoping that I'll be able to film maybe the procedure of getting them off, but we'll see. I'm just very excited right now for that, the idea that it's coming up so soon. And honestly, for those of you who might be watching this, who are thinking about getting braces or just got them, it might seem like forever when you first get them on. The time that you'll get them off, it's like, oh, this is too far away from now. There's no way 2.5 years, that's going to be forever. It feels that way, but trust me, now that I've had my braces for almost 2 years, I'm like, how the hell did that happen? Like, it went by so quickly. I just don't understand how fast that went by, honestly. I'm just like amazed. So, but of course excited nonetheless. So yeah, aside from all that, I was really thinking with these power chains that this is going to be a little difficult not difficult, but it's going to be a pain in the butt to clean, or to keep clean, I should say, because after my appointment, I was like, okay, now I can have lunch. So I was eating some rice and things, and some rice got stuck like in between the bracket and the wire and the power chain. So I was like, great. Now I'm going to have to really, truly carry stuff with me everywhere. Because to be honest, I haven't been carrying like little brushes or floss or anything with me wherever I go. I normally just do that when I get home from work or whatever. But now I feel like, okay, I'm definitely at least going to have to carry a little brush so that I can ensure that my teeth are okay and I don't have like food randomly hanging out and people are going to be staring at me and then they're going to think I'm disgusting. So that's the goal. I'm just going to make sure that nothing gets stuck there. But I do feel like it's going to be a little more difficult having that now that I have the power chains on there as well and in such a random place. Aside from that, I think it is starting to hurt a little bit, you know, that pressure pain. Not like pain, but I'm starting to feel it down here. I know. And mind you, my appointment was like 4 hours ago, so that's not bad. And it's to be expected. I already know that in a couple of hours from my appointment, my teeth are going to start hurting, especially if I have wire changes. And now that I had a wire change and the power chains on top of that, yeah, I'm sure I'm going to be in a little bit of pain tonight, but you know the drill. Take my ibuprofen and I'm good. So that's essentially it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed these videos. I mean, I think you do because you've been watching them, so hey, thanks. But if you have any questions, let me know. I will try to make some more videos now that I'm not in school anymore. Yay! Graduated. Fun times. And yeah, and I guess we'll just keep chatting and see what's going on in the braces world. Alright, I don't know what I'm saying now. Well, have a great day, guys, and I will talk to you very soon. Thank you. Bye.